Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make this cute little witch hat for Halloween. As you can see, I already made that one in black and orange, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to show you orange and white because black doesn't really come out well in the video for you to see the stitches that I'm using. The equipment I need for this cute little hat, as you can see, the black one is bigger than the one that I'm going to show you in the video, but that's fine. I'll explain to you how to make yours bigger if you want. I'm using this white yarn and this orange yarn for the video, a 3.5mm crochet hook, a scissors for cutting my yarn, and a marker. In this case I'm using a safety pin, but you can use whatever is suitable for you. Even a thread that's a different color is fine to mark. I hope you like this. I think it's really cute. A cute little prop for Halloween. If you want, you can also stuff the hat so that it's more shaped as a decoration for your Halloween party. So what I'm going to do is start with a magic ring. I just want to secure it with one chain. Next, I'm going to do 4 single crochets in the ring. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. In this video, most of the time, I'm not going to do any slip stitches into the next row. I'm just going to carry on round and round. Next, I'm going to find my first stitch and I'm going to start again doing single crochet in each of the previous 4 single crochets. So there'll be 4 in this row. That's 1 single crochet, 2, 3rd single crochet, and then the last single crochet, number 4. At this stage, it's going to be very hard to find your stitches because it's so close together, but just keep going because eventually you're going to get the result you want. So if I use black yarn, it was going to be so much more difficult to do this. So as you see, I counted and I have 4 stitches. Next, in each of the previous 4 single crochets, I'm going to do 2 single crochets in each one, which will make a total of 8 single crochets. So that's the second one, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the end of your 8th row. You should have 8 single crochet stitches around there. For the next row, we're going to do 1 single crochet in each of the previous single crochets we did. So in other words, we're going to do 8 single crochets all around. This is now my 3rd one that I'm about to do. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's now our row complete for that section. Next, what I'm doing is I'm pulling my thread so it doesn't get undone. And then what I'm going to do is secure my magic ring. And at this stage, you can now turn your work around. As you can see, I put the wrong side in, and then just make a little point, just press it in a bit, and then it makes this cute little cone shape. That's the point of your hat. Next, I'm going to mark right under this loop that I just created, so that we know where our beginning of our row is and the end, I guess. So you can use whichever marker you'd like. Next, I'm going to make my yarn snug again. And in this next row, what I'm going to do is one single crochet in the first stitch. In the next stitch, I'm going to do 2 single crochets in it. So every second stitch will have 2 single crochets as the increase, and we'll carry on like that all the way around. Okay, so now we're doing the first one, which is 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, we're doing 2 single crochets in the same stitch. That's 1, 2. Next stitch, 1 single crochet. Next stitch, 2 single crochets together. 1, 2. In the next stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet. In the next one, we're going to do 2 single crochets together. 1, 2. Next stitch, 1 single crochet. In the next one, 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2. I'm just going to tug on my yarn a little bit. Now I'm going to pull my yarn straight so I don't unravel my work. I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to mark it under this new stitch or long loop that I currently have. So now this will be the beginning of our next row. Secure your yarn again, make the tension nice and tight but not too tight. Okay, so for this row, what we're going to do is 1 single crochet in each stitch right around. So just only 1 per stitch. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 all the way around until we get back to our marker. Now that we're at the end of our row, we're going to tug on the string so that we don't get our work undone. We're going to take our marker and mark it right under the new loop again. That's my cat Jade, by the way. She always wants to come and get involved when I'm crocheting and knock the camera, so sorry for the wobble. There we go. I'm marking right under our loop that we currently have. Next, we're going to secure our thread again to make the tension nice and snug. And in this next row, we're going to do one single crochet in one stitch, one single crochet in the next stitch, and in the third stitch we're going to do 2 single crochets together. So all the way around this row, on the third stitch we're going to do 2 single crochets. So I'll repeat that one more time. One single crochet in one stitch, one single crochet in the next stitch, and in the third stitch 2 single crochets together, and then you repeat that all the way around. So in every third stitch we're going to have 2 single crochets. I'll do that right around until we get to our marker. Row, as you can see. In this next row, what we're going to do is 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So only 1 in each stitch right around until we get to our marker again. As usual, we're going to extend our yarn so that our work doesn't unravel. We're going to take our marker and we're going to put it under the next new loop. So for the next row, what we're going to do is 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and then in the 4th stitch you're going to increase by adding 2 single crochets into stitch number 4. You're going to repeat that all the way around. In every 4th stitch you're going to have 2 single crochets in that stitch. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way around. Where at the end of this round, we're going to take our marker and mark the beginning of the next row. For the next row, I'm going to do one single crochet in each of the previous stitches all the way around. Only one. This row is no increases, it's just one single crochet in each of the stitches right around. Remove your marker and mark it in the next new spot. For the next row, we're going to do one single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches, and in every 5th stitch, you're going to increase by adding 2 single crochets. Take your marker and put it into the beginning of the next row. In this next row, we're not increasing. We're going to crochet one single crochet in each of the previous stitches all the way around. At this point, if you like, you can cut off that extra yarn that you had for your magic ring. Okay, so carry on doing one single crochet in each of the previous single crochets right around. No increases in this round. As you can see, it's coming out quite cute, I think. Check the little point at the top. We're at the end of the previous row. We're going to take our marker and we're going to secure the beginning of our next row once again. So in this row, we're going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches, and in the 6th stitch, we're going to increase by putting 2 single crochet stitches in that stitch. So for every 6th stitch, we're going to have 2 single crochets right around. See. I'm going to take my marker once again and mark under the beginning of the next row. For this part, I want to make my cute little band around the hat just before the brim. So I'm changing now to white yarn. As you see, for the main hat which I made, the black and orange one, this is where I'll now be changing into the orange yarn. But for this video, I'm changing to the white yarn. So just secure your new color yarn. And for this next row, I'm going to do 1 single crochet in each of the previous stitches right around. So there will be no increases in this round. mark it again. In the next row, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 stitches, and in the 7th stitch I'm going to increase by putting 2 single crochets into the 7th. So in every 7th stitch there's going to be 2 single crochets. So at the end of this row is where I'm going to end the increasing for my hat, and then I'll go on to making the brim. But if you'd like to make your hat bigger, like the black hat which I showed you previously, in that hat I made 2 extra rows more, which is an increase row and then just a normal row right across. But if you want your hat bigger, you just need to keep increasing your rows continuously. So as you can see with the pattern, 1 row is for increasing and the next row is just a normal row right around. So the more you increase and the more rows you crochet, the bigger your hat will become. And there is the end of that row. As you can see, our little hat is coming out quite cute. Looks like I didn't secure my orange thread properly in that section. So I think just now I'm just going to snip off that little piece. I was trying to disguise the orange yarn in the white, but if you'd like, instead of keeping the yarn going, you can just cut it off and secure it at the beginning of your change of yarn section. Next, I'm going to cut and secure the white yarn color because I don't need that color anymore. Just make sure you secure it as tightly as possible so that your work doesn't unravel. I have now marked the beginning of my next row, and I'm going to take my orange yarn again and I'm going to secure my orange yarn in and carry on with my pattern with the orange yarn, which is the main feature or main color of my hat. What I want to show you now, as you can see, for the next row, I'm going to make sure that I put my crochet hook in the front end of the stitch only. Just only in the front edge, because this is what causes the little ridge to make the hat change direction just a little bit. So as you'll see, when I go right around, it's going to make a cute little ridged effect by making sure that you only insert your crochet hook in the front first stitch or first thread, and then you do your single crochets like that all around. So in this row, we're just doing 1 single crochet in each of the previous stitches in the 1 thread, as you can see, only the front thread, right around, just the front thread, don't forget. next row, and in this next row I'm going to do 2 single crochets in each of the previous stitches of the previous round. This time you're going to insert your hook under both threads and not just the one thread. So the normal single crochet stitch, but make sure that it's 2 single crochets in each of the previous stitches so that we make a nice little round increase for our hat. That's 1, 2 in the same stitch. Next stitch we're going to do 2 in the same stitch, 1, 2. Next stitch, 1, 2. So just continue this right around until we get to the beginning where our marker is. Get your marker and secure it in the new spot for the beginning of the next row. In this next row, we're going to do Okay, and that's the end of our hat tutorial. If you'd like to make your hat a lot more floppy right around the brim, then you can keep increasing rounds and rounds, but I think this is enough rows for this hat. So just make sure that you secure your yarn properly so that it doesn't unravel. And I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope to see you again. Please don't forget to subscribe. I don't ask often, but please subscribe if you like my video and you'd like to learn more about crochet. And if, by the way, you're a beginner crochet and you'd like to learn all the tricks and all the main stitches, you can have a look at my video that I made of the step-by-step crochet guide for beginners. It explains everything slowly and in detail. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Bye.